In 2008, I used to have a mortgage company. I also had a call center. So I was right front and center of the whole drama of the subprime market. Shoot, I was selling subprime. I got my first real estate investment back then. During that time, I had an office space, which I still have, and we had a contraction, and we had some laws and some rules that came out with do not call, and everything changed in my business. So I had 3 offices and a large open space where I had a bunch of cubicles with a bunch of people making calls across the country to sell insurance. Shortly after the economic downturn, I found myself by myself with all this space, and I had to figure out a way, and I had to get resourceful. What am I gonna do with this space? I was getting ready to leave. I was getting ready to tell my landlord that I wanted to get out of the lease. And what I came up with was, I decided that I was going to rent the office suites and I was gonna create shared spaces. That's what kept me going. It was actually been very profitable. We're 60 days in, a month and a half into this COVID-19 thing, and out of the 6 physical spaces rented, 35%, 2 of them done. Here's why office space is gonna take a freaking hit. Businesses have now realized, there was a survey done asking them, finding out how people working from home, because a lot of businesses are afraid of losing control, letting people work from home and productivity. People are being 20% more productive working from home than working from the office. So now I'm a business owner, you're a business owner. You're thinking, well, if I'm getting more production from people working from home than coming here, why do I have all this space? Well, let me downsize. Let me get out of this thing. Let me figure out a way to make things more efficient for me. Maybe I could just have the team come in once a week or something like that, where I don't need this whole space to house people. And that's where we're going. Unless we collectively get resourceful, so retail and office space are going to get clobbered in this upcoming recession. 20% of small businesses that go into businesses in the first year, 20% of them fail. 50% fail in year 5. Between 47 and 51% make it depends on the year and things like that, make it to year 10. Now, we currently have 30 million people unemployed in our country. There's 350 million Americans in this country. That's close to 10% of the population is unemployed. That's between 18.5 to 20% of the working class unemployed. So let's be logical here. Let's just say that COVID-19 is now behind us. We found the cure. There's a vaccine. All that stuff is now behind us. We figured it out, because this is going to pass. If you look at the history books, about every 100 years, something like this happens. The last time something this big happened was the Spanish flu. We figured it out. That was a long time ago, and we're going to figure this out, and this is going to be behind us. But what's going to happen when this is now behind us? So now let's go to the future. Now we got a cure, we got a vaccine. Now what happens? Businesses are going to figure out that they can be just as productive, if not more productive and more cost effective, working from a home, all right? Having their employees work from Zoom and do things from home than having office space. And that's one of the main reasons why retail and office space is going to take a hit. Number 2, which actually should be number 1, is fear mongering. There's a lot of fear mongering out there. And listen, I know COVID-19 is real. I know, because I've experienced it in my own life with close family members. So I know it's real. I know the virus is real. I'm not downplaying the virus. What I'm saying is that despite the fact that the virus is here, what's going to happen? Let's assume everything goes back. Are people going to come right back? What's happening in the media right now? What's happening in the media? The media is just fear-mongering. And look, it's real. There's a lot of real things. But the media's job is to give us data and not put fear in our heads, right? They're just pouncing on that. So they fear-monger. I, in 2008, 2009, used to watch the news all the time. And I realized how that was affecting my mindset. It's part of the reason why I had such a hard time, because I was watching the news. So I stopped watching mainstream media. I only watch the White House. I choose, and then I'm very critical when I watch, and I ask questions, and I try to look at the big picture. I try to be radically open-minded. I promise you, if you watch this video 5 years from now, you're gonna say I had a magic ball. This too will pass. I am certain this too will pass, and we're gonna find a cure. We're gonna figure it out. One of the other things is small businesses won't come back, and it's going to affect retail, and it's going to affect the office space real estate, is because the average small business owner didn't prepare for worst case scenario. They have lack of capital. So the last thing I want to share is a lot of small businesses are not going to come back, which is going to in turn affect the retail and office space, because those small businesses are not surrounded with the right people. Let me elaborate on that. Like I said before, 2008, 2009, I was in my head, I was watching the news, and all I was feeding my head is I was feeding all of that crap, all of that negative crap, all of the fear mongering. The world's coming to an end, oh my God, get your guns, grow chickens, all of that crap. Man, I can't believe I bought into it, but I'm embarrassed to say I bought into it, and I did, and it's a fact, right? A lot of small businesses and entrepreneurs right now are buying into the fear monger. And I'm telling you, my friend, if that's you, calm down, relax. This is gonna pass. Sit down, plan your next 8 to 10 moves. What's my move? How can I adjust? Where are things going? How could this thing look like? Surround yourself with smarter people. Listen to podcasts. So talk to other entrepreneurs, watch videos like this, get facts, get data, listen to the right people. Surrounding yourself with the right people can bring you up or bring you down. They say that if you take your top five closest people and you average their income, you're not going to make a cent over that. This is Martin Perdomo, guys. 80% mindset, 20% skill set equals 100% success. Thank you for watching. This is Martin Perdomo, the Elite Strategist. I'll see you soon.